On Wednesdays, we wear business casual. You get it? What's up guys? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how I was able to reach 1,000 subscribers and hit the 4,000 watch hours, which helped me to get monetized. On this channel, we're all about building side hustles, and as many of you know, YouTube is one of my biggest side hustles, and I know a lot of people who are watching me right now would also love to make YouTube their side hustle, or maybe one day go full-time, because who wouldn't want to? So one of the very first things that I did that I think really made a difference to my channel was I improved the quality of my videos. And when I say quality, obviously improving the video quality was one of those things. So I did invest into a camera, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos. I used the Sony a6100 for all of my videos. I think it's a really great beginner-friendly camera. It has a flip screen, which makes it perfect for content creators. I will include the link to it down below if you're interested in checking it out. And while the video quality is definitely very important, I think the more important thing, especially if you make educational videos like myself, or the videos that involve a lot of talking, is improving the quality of your audio. The audio part was one of the most challenging parts for me. I just felt like I could never get it right. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I used to just rely on my camera's microphone, which most definitely wasn't that great. And then I tried to invest in different microphones that unfortunately never worked for me until I found this microphone. It's actually one of those clip-on lavalier microphones, so you can actually clip it on, but I don't know, I kind of like holding it like this. This microphone is actually really inexpensive. I've talked about this microphone multiple times before. If you want to check it out, this one is from Power Device and it's very inexpensive. I think it's less than $40 on Amazon. And if you really think about it, most of us would sit through a poor quality video, but not that many people are willing to sit through something with poor quality audio. So if you're just starting to work on upgrading your equipment, I would definitely recommend investing in a good microphone first. And then the last thing that I really worked on to improve the quality of my videos was just my editing. I think this is a common thing that a lot of beginner YouTubers struggle with. I know when you're first starting out, you're kind of still really awkward and you're trying to get used to the camera. A lot of people, as you guys probably know, credit card debt is one of the most dangerous kinds of debts to be in, just because of insanely high interest rates. You say a lot of filler words. Obviously, when it comes to speaking on camera, that takes a lot of practice and time to get used to. However, a really great shortcut that can really help you to improve your videos is just use great editing. What I really started doing is I started cutting out all of my filler words. I tried cutting out all the pauses that were in my videos, making them as fast-paced as possible. I started adding more graphics, sound effects. I started using different pop-up effects. So anything that would make my videos more fast-paced and easy for people to watch. I think TikTok is a great example. I think people love it because videos are so fast-paced there. So same thing with YouTube. Sometimes just working on your editing can make a really big difference. Speaking of quality content, please make sure to follow me on Instagram. As I mentioned before, Instagram is my personal account. I don't really post much about personal finance or side hustles there. I more so show you what having multiple streams of income allows me to do with my life. So if you're curious, make sure to follow me. It's at Christina_NGM. And then the next thing that I did that I think really made a difference on my channel was niching down. In all transparency with you, this is something that took me the longest probably, and I know a lot of you can relate. Trust me, niching down really helps you to build your audience. So that's something that I really decided to focus on. And after months and months of posting a certain type of content, it was kind of clear that I was building a specific audience with specific type of interest, which also helped me to start attracting more brands and help me to sign more brand deals, just because those brands wanted access to a specific type of audience, which is why it is so important to build that personal brand and build a certain type of audience. The next thing that I wish I knew earlier, and something that also helped me to reach the 1,000 subscribers, was listening to my audience. And what I mean by that is when I first started out on YouTube, I was doing a lot of research. I was watching videos on Think Media, like Catherine Manning, a lot of other channels that were teaching people how to, succeed on YouTube. And one of the biggest tips that everybody was giving me was to make more of those like evergreen how-to types of videos, which I think, are great because they're very searchable and people, tend to be very interested in them. And a lot of people like them, especially when you have an educational channel. So I was making a lot of those like how to finance 101, you know, savings 101 types of videos. But something I noticed very quickly is that those videos weren't getting that many views. The types of videos that were really doing well on my channel were the ones where I most so, you know, would try something and then tell my audience about my experience with those things. A good example would be, you know, my green card video where I shared my experience getting my green card. That's one of the most popular videos on my channel, or videos where I would, you know, invest on platforms like Fundrise and then share it with my audience and share my results with my audience or my portfolio performance with my audience. And then, you know, obviously all of my YouTube earnings videos, those were the most popular videos on my channel and, you know, were getting me the most subscribers, views, and revenue. And I just really wish I, you know, listened more to my analytics and listened more to my audience rather than, you know, was following a lot of tips that were great tips but didn't exactly work for my channel personally. So that would be my biggest advice for you. Make sure you try out different things and really figure out what works for your channel, just because we're all unique and different and our content is different and our audience is different. So it's really important to listen to your audience and figure out what actually performs well on your channel. So number 4 on my list was really taking my SEO game to the next level. Something that I learned over time is that when you are a brand new channel and don't have that many subscribers, or, you know, don't really have a very engaged audience yet, one of the main ways that people are going to find your videos is through search. And because of that, you'd always need to have a really good SEO. I've honestly had many instances where I would play with titles of my videos, where sometimes I go to my old videos and then change title to like a more searchable term, and I would instantly notice how it would change the number of views on this channel, and that's all because of SEO. So all the keywords they use in your titles, in your description, you know, even like the order of the words, all of those things make a huge difference for the performance of your videos. And the main tool that I've been utilizing for my SEO has been TubeBuddy, which is a great tool. To me, I almost use it as a checklist to kind of see, you know, like what I'm missing, have I properly optimized my videos, what kind of keywords I should be using. So if you're interested in TubeBuddy, I did include my referral link down below if you want to check it out, but I personally think it is a great tool, a really great investment for everybody who wants to grow on YouTube. And then the last tip that I wanted to share with everyone today is probably going to make your eyes roll, but it is consistency. When I first started out on YouTube, and I know a lot of you guys have done the same thing, I wasn't always very consistent. Sometimes I would be really good with my schedule and have like a new video uploaded every single week, and sometimes I would go 4 months without uploading a single video. That's not something that you do if you really want to grow on YouTube. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I look at different channels and decide whether I want to subscribe or not, they upload consistency is one of the things that I look at, because you want to know, like, should you expect new content every week? Like, is it somebody who's very active? Is it somebody who's staying up to date with all the content? So for me, a biggest thing was creating my upload schedule and uploading every single Wednesday. I noticed that it made such a big difference and really helped me to bring in more subscribers, more views, and ultimately that's one of the things that helped me to hit 1,000 subscribers. While consistency is important and making as much content as possible is important, just always remember that quality over quantity. For example, if you go to someone's channel, would you rather subscribe to someone who has maybe like 50 really quality videos with a lot of views, or would you rather subscribe to someone with like 200 videos on their channel with like very few views and, you know, really low quality content? I'm pretty sure most of us would pick the first one. So while it's a good thing to push out as much content as possible, again, remember that quality always comes first. All right, and that is it for me today, guys. And if you enjoyed this video, I think you would also like my other videos, like my first YouTube paycheck and how long it took me to reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So I will include those videos somewhere over here. And in general, if you enjoy content about side hustles, personal finance, and productivity, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Wednesday because consistency is important. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!